Do you wish that you were thriving in motherhood? Do you wish that you woke up every day and you were like super peaceful and super happy and super comfortable? Well, this video is going to give you the tools and tips that you need to make that your reality. Well, hopefully, mostly make that your reality. I feel like every single day I'm getting a little bit closer to that. So I feel like I kind of am justified in making this video and sharing some of those tips with you so that you can also thrive in motherhood. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below to see more videos like this. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So my number one piece of advice for all moms everywhere is that you need to be walking every single morning. Seriously, go for a walk with your baby. I know it's kind of annoying to put them in the stroller and pack all the snacks or whatever you need to do it, but I promise you this, going on a walk every single morning has absolutely changed my mental state and has made me so much more calm throughout the day. Plus, it's just fun to ground down and really just get into nature first thing in the morning. I can't recommend it enough. While I do this, I usually will listen to a podcast, a book, a Bible study, whatever it is that makes you happy and will get your day started on the right track. That is what you should be listening to. And plus, while you're doing this, your baby is getting submerged in nature and just learning more about their surroundings. And I really can't think of really anything better for either you or baby. Speaking of mornings though, I want to touch on morning routines and also night routines because I think they are complete game changers. I'm talking like a 5-minute get ready for bed, get ready for the day type of thing. For me, my get ready routine looks like washing my face, putting a layer of beef tallow on, brushing my teeth, brushing my hair, and literally that is it. And putting on deodorant. It's super quick. It literally takes me like a minute or two. And truly it makes you feel so much better during the morning to have brushed teeth, and then you could easily just tend to your baby after. But to get a little bit deeper on routines, I think that routines are really helpful for creating a rhythm throughout the day that your child can get used to and therefore know what to expect throughout the day. This is a concept that I learned from Waldorf education and Steiner books. I recommend reading Beyond the Rainbow Bridge. I've recommended this in my book recommendations video, but it really gets into more about rhythms and why it's important for children. You having that rhythm makes it much easier to just kind of be more in a flow state, which makes your day go by more smoothly, making you less stressed out and helping you to thrive. Now, speaking of going to sleep and waking up, I highly recommend that you wake up before baby if possible. Some babies wake up really early, I know that, but if yours doesn't, then consider having a later bedtime for your baby. And I know that's not really super fun if you like to watch TV at night or have your free time at night, but I have found that when I put my baby to sleep later, he tends to sleep in, which allows me to have the mornings more free, which for me, I find I'm more productive in the mornings, and it's just easier for me to get more done when I wake up early rather than stay up late. You can have a really nice, relaxing start to the day, which really sets the tone for how reactive you're gonna be, how calm you can feel, and really how productive you're gonna be throughout the day. Now, another rhythm that I like to incorporate throughout my day is using a chore chart. I have a chore chart on the side of my fridge where day by day I have certain chores that I accomplish during the day. I had to incorporate this a few months ago after I was really struggling to get things done in the house. I found myself complaining all the time about how much I had to do, and I really just couldn't get anything done for some reason. I am a really type A person, so that could have something to do with it. But I have seriously found the chore chart so helpful. So for instance, on Mondays, I will clean the floors. On Tuesdays, I clean the bathroom. Wednesday, I will clean the kitchen. On Thursdays, I do laundry, specifically our clothes and towels, and then I do bedding laundry the next day. I have found this chore chart to be super useful because not only does the house stay clean week to week, I get things done, and I feel much more productive having done my task of the day. I could just check it off. That's probably a type A person thing, but yeah, that's a great rhythm. Another note that I want to add about cleaning and cleanliness is to manage your expectations about what clean looks like while having children. This has been a really hard one for me to kind of embody myself, but I would like to be a little bit more relaxed on how much I need things to be clean. I, before having children, was a super clean person. Like, everything was always clean all the time. And just the reality of having children is that is just not going to be the case. Children are messy. Children like to explore, which means that they often will take things out of their rightful place and put them kind of all over the house. And that's perfectly okay because that's how they learn, and that's a really good thing. And I think that we as mothers should learn to be more relaxed and to allow them to freely explore because that is really good for their development. With that being said, I know it's hard and I have a little bit of tricks for you. I personally like to let my baby kind of do whatever he wants first thing in the morning up until he takes his morning nap. And then I do a midday cleanup where I will go around the house and just pick everything up and put it back in its rightful place. And then I just let him do whatever he wants again until he either takes a nap again or goes to bed for the night. And then I will just clean everything up. If we are doing like a certain activity that's messier, if we're playing with blocks or doing something with food, I will usually clean that up right away and try to distract him with some other less messy activity. I oftentimes will let him play in the backyard while I clean up in the house, or I will give him some like contained activity. And that's usually how I will keep the house clean. I will just kind of pick things up throughout the day as well. If it's in the way or if I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed, I'll just take 5 minutes and do a quick cleanup of the house. And I find that makes my mind feel a lot more clear, and it just makes the house seem easier to be in. But going along with that, when the house gets too messy or we're in the house for too long, I tend to feel more overwhelmed. And I want to recommend to you that you go outside as much as possible with your baby. I recommend going on hikes, on walks, to the park, anywhere where there's a lot of nature and anywhere that your baby can freely run around with minimal risk of being hurt, like a big grassy field or the beach, or just really anywhere that's like a big wide open space. I have found that my baby loves running free, and I feel comfortable and safe when he is in a place where he is comfortable and safe. And so that usually looks like outside because there's very little messes to be made, except of course his body getting dirty. But you know what? That's another tip. Kids are washable, and so is your house. So let them get dirty and let them play. I know it's hard. I'm a type A person and I know that it's hard, but trust me, it's worth it because they love getting dirty and just having fun. So let them, they're washable. And back to what I was saying before, get outside as much as possible. It's so good for you, so good for your kid, and it's great to just let them explore. Another tip that I recommend is that you really try to limit your screen time in front of your baby. I think that children are pretty much the equivalent of a sponge, meaning that they actually just absorb everything that they see, including your screen time use. So if you're sitting there on your phone like this, and your baby is trying to get your attention or like wants to play or something, or maybe they're actually already at the point where they realize that if you're on your phone, you're not going to pay attention to them. And honestly, I'm saying this with no shade to you, okay? It's fine if you do this. I just want to bring your awareness to it so that you can kind of see their perspective here. But truly, a child just wants you to be present with them. They want you to play with them, show them a little bit of attention. And I know that it's hard, trust me, I do. You kind of want to have your own free time. Being at home can be hard sometimes because you have to give a lot of attention to your children. I know some of us struggle with that and some of us don't, and that's okay. But truly, I think that it's really important that you are present with your child as much as you can be. So limit your screen time, put your phone away. I only use mine typically when we are going on a walk around the block. I will put my phone in the back of the stroller. Usually I will like download audio, podcasts, whatever, and just listen to that while we're on the walk. So that way he can observe what he's looking at while we're walking, and I also get to use my phone and do whatever without really getting in the way of our connection. Okay, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go charge that and we are gonna take a quick pause. Okay, we're back. This time we have a little baby. I recommend letting your baby do whatever you're doing with you, even if it takes longer, because it helps them learn, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing that I recommend is to do home workouts. I recommend getting a set of dumbbells or just watching YouTube videos. I like to watch Sydney Cummings videos because they are like 20-30 minute exercise videos and you feel really good after. It's really simple and it's also an effective workout. I also like to do yoga at home or like HIIT workouts, anything that I could really fit in. Oh, I also love dance workouts. That's super fun. But yeah, anything that you could fit in that you can just quickly do, even if the baby's crawling all over you or while they're taking a nap, that is perfect. My last recommendation is to make a lot of like quick and easy weekday, weeknight meals. I love using my crock pot or making like sheet pan meals that are super quick and easy. I can share some of my favorite recipes down below that are super easy and delicious. I find that it's easiest to get in good nutrition when you have like a set of good recipes that are quick to make, taste good, and that you can keep on repeat. I usually will plan my meals like on Sunday on my calendar and just write down what we're having for dinner each day that week. A lot of them are crockpot meals or again, like a quick sheet pan meal. I can include some recipes down below or just make a whole other video just of like quick and easy dinner recipes for busy moms. So if you want to see that, comment down below and I will definitely film that for you guys. Also, lunches could be super quick. I usually will do leftovers from the night before for lunch or just another like super quick and easy like sheet pan, like air fryer type meals. And I think that's about all of the tips I have time to record today with this little guy because this little guy wants to hang out with me. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, once again, make sure that you like this video and comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you again soon. Bye.